Welcome to AI News Brew for March 16th, 2025. I'm your host, bringing you the week's most significant developments in global affairs and policy changes that are reshaping our world. Today, we're covering escalating trade tensions, dramatic shifts in government operations, and critical international developments that are transforming the global landscape. The week has been marked by an unprecedented escalation in global trade tensions, with the Trump administration implementing sweeping 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum imports worldwide. This bold move has triggered immediate retaliation from the European Union, which announced 26 billion euros in counter-tariffs set to begin April 1st. The impact is already being felt in markets worldwide, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average dropping more than 1% in response. Perhaps most concerning is the rapidly deteriorating relationship between the United States and Canada, traditionally one of America's closest allies. As Mark Carney takes the helm as Canada's new Prime Minister, he faces immediate challenges with the Trump administration threatening to double tariffs on Canadian steel. The tension has spilled over into unexpected areas, with British Columbia expanding its ban on U.S. alcohol products and even threatening new fees on American commercial trucks traveling to Alaska. On the domestic front, the Trump administration continues its dramatic reshaping of the federal government. The Department of Education has announced a staggering 50% reduction in workforce, cutting staff from over 4,000 to approximately 2,100 employees. Meanwhile, USAID officials have been ordered to destroy classified documents at their D.C. headquarters, amid what appears to be a systematic dismantling of the agency. These moves align with broader efforts to reduce the federal workforce, though they're raising serious concerns about the long-term implications for government services. In Ukraine, a potential breakthrough emerged this week as Kyiv accepted a U.S.-backed proposal for a 30-day ceasefire. However, the announcement came amid Ukraine's largest drone attack of the war, with 343 drones targeting Russian territory. The timing suggests a complex diplomatic dance as peace talks begin in Saudi Arabia, with U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff scheduled to meet with Russian leadership in Moscow. Environmental concerns have taken center stage in the North Sea, where a collision between two vessels has resulted in a significant jet fuel spill off the Yorkshire coast. The incident, involving the Stena Immaculate tanker and Solong container ship, has raised alarms about potential damage to protected wildlife areas, complicated by the presence of hazardous materials aboard one of the vessels. In a significant development for international justice, former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has been arrested and transferred to The Hague, where he faces charges of crimes against humanity. This marks the first time an Asian former head of state will face trial at the International Criminal Court, setting a potentially significant precedent for international accountability. As we conclude today's broadcast, we're seeing a clear pattern of shifting global alliances and domestic priorities that could reshape international relations for years to come. The combination of aggressive trade policies, government restructuring, and evolving diplomatic relationships suggests we're entering a new era of global politics, with implications that will likely resonate well beyond the immediate future. Thank you for joining us for this edition of AI News Brew. We're committed to bringing you objective, fact-based news coverage of these critical developments. A special thanks to our supporters who make this independent research and reporting possible. Follow us on Blue Sky, X, and Facebook for real-time updates on these and other breaking stories. Until next time, stay informed and engaged.